Okay, so I'm gonna coach the back squat today. So body placement before this lift, you're gonna have your feet shoulder width apart like this, toes pointing out just a little bit, so that you can really get the knees going down in a way that's not gonna hurt you. If we were doing this with a rack, you have the bar on the rack, you step underneath it, so kind of pretend like you're stepping underneath it, step underneath it, and then you have it sitting on your shoulders, on your, what are those called?
Traps.
Yeah, your traps. Yep, sitting on your traps right here, at a comfortable spot, and then your hands are just like this right here. We're going to, yep, just do that. Looks great. Okay, so this lift helps with hamstring strength. It works the hamstrings. Front squat would work the quads, but we're doing back squat, which works the hamstrings. This exercise progression would be after we have gone through front squats with the dowel, and then with the bar. There's different ways to do that, but then we would go to the back squat, which is a little easier to do. Okay, so we're gonna go through this exercise. With this exercise, you're gonna have your hands like this. We're gonna go down, and I want your butt to get about 90 degrees with your knee angle. So let's practice that. Keep your head up straight and your chest out. Just like that. Come back up and slow down. Yep, let's do it again. Slow down. Yeah, fast up. Good job. Just like that. Things you want to avoid with this lift is falling forward with the bar. If you do that, probably going to take your head off. Not going to be good. Also, you want to avoid your knees going inward. So don't want that. So to make that not happen, I want you to make sure, try to push your knees out. Pretend there's a band there. Push them out. Perfect. And you should feel this exercise working in your hamstrings. Other than that, I think we're good.
Alright, so now we're going over deadlift. Starting off the body position, starting off the lift, you want your feet shoulder width apart, and you want to reach down for the bar, but you want to keep the core braced at the same time. Core brace, chest out, chin tucked a little bit, there you go. And you want that bar as close to your shins as possible, but not scraping them. If it's too far forward, you'll fall forward, it's not good. This lift is a basis for all Olympic lifts going on in the future, and some step progressions before going to a straight bar or a dowel is just using the kettlebell, and then trap bar, and then going to straight bar. But now we only have dowels, so we're just going to go as we're progressing to straight bar. So starting at the bottom, core braced again, going down, hip hinge, as low as you need to. And bar is push the shins possible chin tuck, and it's gonna go. And what's really important when coming up, you don't want to pull back too hard because that'll hit your shins as you're coming up. So you want to extend your hips at the same time as it comes up, so there's no contact there. And that pretty much concludes it.
Alright, now we're moving on to the Bulgarian split squat. For the progression for this, you're going to want to make sure you follow your continuum. You're doing your double leg squats first before you move on to a single leg squat like this. So how you're going to set this up is going to put one leg and one foot on the bench, pull one foot forward, you can have weights down or up, and then you're going to squat down, but make sure when you squat down you're not having your knee extend past your toes. You want to keep that in a straight line. Squat down. Keeping that in a straight line and back up. And that's going to activate your hands, your quads, and that leg right there. So the reason why we're going to be wanting to do this is to make sure both legs have equal strength and explosive power instead of relying on one leg when you're doing a double leg squat.
Alright, so moving down the lower body continuum, moving from supported single leg movements to unsupported single leg movements. Previously we did split squats with your foot on the bench, supporting you as you went down, isolating that one leg. Well, now we're still going to isolate that leg, but without the bench with a single leg squat. So progressing into a single leg squat, you don't necessarily have to go completely unsupported right away. You can use good old handy rolling dowel right here. And this is what I'm demonstrating with that first. So going to the movement, you're gonna shift your weight to one side, the preferred leg, and you're gonna work both sides anyway. So whatever one you prefer first. Brace your core like you would with any other squat. Chin tuck, chest high, and you're gonna go down. So you reach about 60 right here. Stop. Prevent valgus movement coming in. My knee wants to come in. Push it out a little bit. Make sure it's in line. Come right back up. See that from the side angle. Using the dowel as support. Come down. Here. Right back up. And then eventually, to get better with it, you would progress to a single leg. Just come right here. Right here. Again. Up. Really control. You can pause at the bottom if you want. Really create that burn. But this really isolates that leg. Works those stabilizers in there. And helps you progress your squat. Alright, so moving on to the fourth and final section of the lower body continuum, which is dynamic single leg movements. So previously we're at unsupported single leg where we did a single leg squat, really isolating that one leg. And now we're going to go to dynamic, where you're adding more movement into the exercise. And it's good. You can do certain exercises that tailor more to your sport or athletic preference. So today we're gonna keep up with like the more single leg squatting like motions, and we're gonna do step ups. So there's many ways you can do step ups. You can do it laterally, forward, you can do crossover, but today we're really just gonna worry about forward and lateral for sake of simplicity. So starting out with forward, you're gonna make sure you want a steady like footing on the bench, right? And you're gonna need a bench for this. And you want your ankle to be at 90 degrees right here and not move. You don't want any sideways movement, just stay put as much as you can, right? And as you're gonna come up, right here, keep your balance, leg up. You can pause here for a couple seconds, make you work a little bit. Come down, sorry about that. Come down, and right back up. Come down, right back up. Alright. Make sure you're essentially loading that movement, and pop right back up. Minimal pause on the bottom. Right? And for lateral, it's almost the same thing. Right here. Come down, up. Keep balance. As I'm not doing well right now. But right here. Up. It's good to have this arm drive. Helps out a little bit. Make sure you're holding it there. Again, just really does isolate a leg, like all the other movements we have on here. And this would be good for like runners, any sport you really sprint in. You're on one leg at any certain point in time. This would be great for it. So, yeah, this concludes the video.